My favorite moment being a student leader would always be just any time after an event when we all just get together, the people who planned it, and we just go through what happened, and we're all super happy, super pumped. We see the turnout from the students. They're all really, really impressed. They're all really happy, and it just makes us feel good. So my name is Ghada Shehab. I am a second-year student. I am currently studying political science, and I'm also a pre-business major. My current leadership roles involves being an associate director at the Union Programming Council. I am also an events coordinator for the International Student Council. I'm also a treasurer for the International Women's Association. I am also an international ambassador who is responsible for planning orientation for international students, and I'm also an honors ambassador. So my leadership role with UPC involves planning events for the student body. We are the Arts and Special Events Board, so we usually just do like creative events. We try to have inclusive events that can involve all students and have student participation in it, which is super awesome. My involvement with the International Student Council focuses solely on international students, trying to integrate them, making events for them, and having them be involved with the community. With the International Women's Association, we're an association, so we're open to students and non-students, international women from all over the world. We try to bond together, have events that just focus on like women's roles, how to adapt to life in America, and so on. With being an Honors College ambassador, it is talking to prospective students, trying to encourage them to apply to the Honors College, show them how great the U is. Being involved in a lot of leadership positions, most of the qualities that I've learned being a leader is to always be open to be mentored by other students. And it's just the ability to be open-minded, be okay with being mentored by other students, and just foster a community that is good for them, not just for you or your team. Other opportunities that I'm really excited about next year is being a resident advisor, which is something that I've really planned to do for a long time and finally have gotten the opportunity to do it. For my long-term plans, I really do hope to be involved with international law. I want to go to law school and I want to study that, and I want to be able to practice that specifically with refugee communities, hopefully first in Europe, because that's where it's needed now. And hopefully I'll eventually end up being back home in Egypt and be involved in politics and help to bring about change. I always like to say that the U chose me and I didn't choose it, and that's mostly because it kind of just happened and I got accepted and I didn't know if I was coming here or not. I was like 17, I thought about going back home to Egypt and being with my family and studying there. That didn't work out, and the U just offered me a lot of opportunities that I didn't see coming out of Egypt, and I ended up coming to the U last minute in like July of my freshman year. Overall, it was just a really good experience. I had a lot of mentoring through UPC, and I wanted to offer people the same opportunity, especially for people who weren't necessarily from Utah or from the States in general. And I really wanted to be able to mentor other students and help their experience at the U be as awesome as mine was. One advice that I would give to refugee students specifically is your community really needs you, and it's really okay to push yourself out of your comfort zone, to take leadership and try to foster a community for everyone to be included, to be happy, to feel welcomed, be that representation, be that voice that they need, and just be involved with them, be excited to be with them. The scholarship will help me achieve my goals just by alleviating a lot of financial stress, and I think by doing that it gives student leaders opportunity to be involved with students, to be involved on campus, and to foster a more inclusive community. And I think this is really what the scholarship does, is it helps me outreach to other students, helps me be involved with them and mentor them while not having that stress at the back of my head always. I'd like to make an impact on my community, specifically by just being involved here at the university, to be able to be there for students, specifically when it comes to students that are not of familiar backgrounds or things like that. Just being able to be there for them, plan events that they want to see, that they want to be involved in, and try to bring a little bit of their culture here at home so they feel like this is a welcoming space. I would like to tell the donors, thank you so much for believing in us, for fostering this community, and for always believing in us, even when we don't believe in ourselves. And giving us opportunities like this really will help us be more involved, help us develop ourselves, and hopefully advance the U as a community. So yeah, thank you.